Hey, hi, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, I have a couple things that I want to talk about, and I think this one might land on Instagram as well. So if you're watching this on Instagram, just know that I do morning yaps most days of the week, Monday through Friday, and I do post them on my Substack, which is at lifteveryvoice.substack.com. And if you've never seen me before, I'm Tara Priolo. I am your resident Black, biracial, multi-passionate musician. I help make the intangible tangible in our quest for liberation and freedom by helping you remove the entanglements that you have placed upon your capital V voice. I'm still working on that. And if you're interested on how to craft your own intro, I do have a Nail Your Intro replay on this very podcast feed, baby. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm on here because did you all see Alyssa Liu win yesterday in the gold medal of figure skating, right? Women's figure skating. I got to talk about this. And I got to talk about it because it relates to Joy is the Revolution, right? So Alyssa, those of you that don't know Alyssa, and I mean, I've watched figure skating, y'all, like the way we caped for Michelle Kwan, Tara Lipinski, the way we still cape for like Scott Hamilton. Like I went to like the Olympic trials back in high school for figure skating. I figure skated when I was like 5, right? Oh, look at that. Hang on. All right. I'm very into figure skating. My whole point is Alyssa won a bunch of stuff when she was really young, like 13. Then she went to the Olympics when she was 16. She retired. She like yeeted out of the sport because she didn't have a love of doing what other people were telling her to do anymore. And then she came back in 2024 and she said, I want control of everything. And her skate last night, 2 days ago, yesterday, during the day, whatever, was so freaking joyful, y'all. It was so full of joy. She gave the silver medalist and the bronze medalist like these huge hugs. And the whole time, like these announcers are centering the joy, right? And like how different it is that she took her career into her own hands. And the whole time I'm like, yes, joy is the revolution, but also let's talk about how opera and the music industry want to rob us, right, of our individuality. They want to rob us of our joy. They want to, hold on. And a lot of times when we are in our joy, when we are allowed to experience our joy, when we are allowed to look at the positive instead of constantly having to look at the negative, which the negative exists. I'm not saying spiritually bypass or toxic positivity, which y'all know. I am saying that the joy exists alongside of the rest of the things. But anyway, when we're in our joy, when we're in our love, when we're in our own control, when we're making our own intangible tangible, right? Oftentimes the result is that the other people experiencing it have a better experience. And then they go and light their joy, right? And oftentimes you end up in a space where you win the Olympics, or you win something that, you know, or you get something that perhaps you wouldn't get if you were not in your joy. Even though you feel like the conformity is the way to go, right? Because everybody around you just tells you to just follow the rules, keep your head down, it'll all work out, do everything right, make sure you do this, make sure you follow this path, make sure da da da. What if the greatest things possible for you were possible through your joy? Just like Alyssa. Anyway, abolish ICE, make good trouble, do good work. Joy is our revolution. And I will see you all next time. Toodles.